Good morning. Holy smokes, it's been a long time since we had a little car action. We used to do these car talks all the time. I'm going out of town this morning, multiple reasons. One of them being we need to get stuff for the baby's room that could be here at any point. Stephanie kind of got freaked out that her last doctor's appointment earlier this week. Doctor says, hey, just so you know, after Saturday, if you go into labor, we're not stopping it. We're going to give the baby a steroid for its lungs, and that's going to be it. So it's time. I think we actually have like 5 more weeks. But basically, it could happen at any time. Jonah was 3 weeks early, so we have the precedent. Anyways, the other activity for this morning, I'm headed off to see my buddy from high school play some golf down in Columbus away from me as part of this is their second stop on their 3 tournament leg to finish their season. Yes, my partner, my teammate from high school in golf is a professional golfer. Not like a teaching pro or something, not PGA Tour card pro yet. That's the goal this week and next week. He is on the Korn Ferry Tour, which would be like, it's really hard to compare because you're a professional golfer at that level. You can make a good living at that level. So it's almost like AAA baseball. You're one level below. But AAA baseball, you're not going to play for years and years. Eventually, you might be like, all right, I'm not going to make it to the majors. Where the Korn Ferry Tour, you could, in theory, play for years and years, even if you don't make it to the PGA Tour, just because it is like, as long as but I guess if you're scoring well, there's a good chance you can go to the PGA Tour as well. But anyways, it could just be, you could be a lifer on the Korn Ferry Tour, I guess. It used to be called the Web.com Tour, if you're into golf and know those things. What else can we say here? Okay, so the regular season, the Korn Ferry Tour, the top 25 players from the regular season get a PGA Tour card. He finished 30th this year in the regular season, 26th 2 years ago. They combined 2020 and 2021 because of COVID. They didn't give anybody new PGA Tour cards. So he's been right on the cusp a couple times. But this year they have a special 25 cards because the PGA is losing 50 cards or not losing 50 cards, but they're giving 50 cards because there was 2 years that they didn't do it yet. So they skipped last year. So the top 25 from the regular season are getting a card. Now the top 25, not in that 25, of these 3 tournaments are getting a PGA Tour card. So right now, after the first tournament, he is sitting at 22nd place. So he needs a good showing this week, good showing next week. And it's not just the Korn Ferry Tour players that are playing in these, it's also the PGA Tour players that lost their cards this year. So the ranking 125 to 200, all 75 of those players have come down to play these 3 tournaments. And the best 25 get their cards. So I'm excited to go watch that. That's where we're headed. Happy Friday to you if you're watching this on drop day. We're here. I couldn't quite find exactly like where to park, so I parked at the police station. I didn't see anything on the spots or any signs that said no parking, so here we are. One of the things I didn't mention, I don't think, about the hopeful tournament right here this weekend, these 4 rounds. So this course in Columbus is what we played in high school for our state championship. When my team went to states and he won it. So hopefully there's some good mojo there. I'm trying to find him online it says he's -2 through 2, so we're happy about that, right? Whew. 90, humid, too hot for this old man. Finished 4 under. I think he's currently tied for 3rd, so it was fun to come down and watch. That little video clip you saw where he made a birdie and pointed to the crowd, that hole, there's a concession stand up there, and anytime somebody hits a birdie, you get beers for $1. So he kept them hydrated.